Welcome to Tangermouse Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Today we're looking at the Fish Friends pack for Let Them Eat Shrimp. The Fish Friends Pack is a multi-card expansion to the game Let Them Eat Shrimp from Dr. Finn's Games. If you're familiar with that game, it's a 2 to 5 player tile laying game where players are laying different shaped tiles on this board, trying to cover up icons, some to their benefit and some to their peril. Let's look at what the Fish Friends Pack brings to the table. First, I'm going to show you the solo version of Let Them Eat Shrimp. You start with a board, and whatever number you've chosen, that's the number of fish eggs you get. You get a shrimp token, you get your starting tiles, and then of course you can drop this anywhere. And this begins the game. You're trying to survive 5 days in the sea. These face down cards will determine our fate. You turn the first card over, and this is the order of play from the start tile that you have to play these tiles on the board. So I could do something like this. And of course, I would then get a red one that I can use for the next day. And I can continue to play these on there. I get another shrimp token. And here I would get a shrimp token, and I of course have to roll for the shark. So you continue to do that. If I can't get the tiles I need for the next day, I'd have to spend shrimp token or the fish eggs to get those, so I would need to spend these 3 to get the triangle, the hexagon, and the diamond. Now, one cool thing is these shrimp tokens provide special powers. If you spend a shrimp token, you can place a tile on the board point to point instead of having to be adjacent, which can really help you. Like in this instance, I wouldn't have to cover up one of the shark icons. You continue through the game and you successfully win if you go through all 5 days. Otherwise, you lose. You can continue to track your score as well to see how well you can do. Now let's look at the Fish Friends pack. At the beginning of the game, you place all 5 cards face up. That means there's no text on them. On your turn, you choose one of these cards and turn them face down so you can read what it says. And we'll go through each one of these, and you can do its power. And you may decline to do its power, but most of these are very helpful. For the orca, you can place a tile on a shark space without penalty. For the clam, after placing a tile, you can take another turn to place a diamond tile from your supply. The jellyfish, you can place a tile so it touches another tile only at its point. It may touch point to side or point to point. The octopus. If placing a triangle, you may place it on any space on the board. And the dolphin. Switch any tile from your personal supply with a tile from the general supply. That can be really handy. So once these are all face down, then they go face up again and they can be used. Now for a 5-player game, you turn them face up if only 4 are face down. And you continue to play the game as normal. So it's cool that Dr. Finn made a solo version of Let Them Eat Shrimp. That's great. But I think these 5 cards just give an added dimension to this game. And you're hoping as you play that your opponents don't pick that one card that you need to make the best, awesomest move on your turn. And it's great that as the game progresses, the cards come back and they're all available again. I think that's great. So if you're looking for a little expansion to Let Them Eat Shrimp and you already have the game, this is a great expansion that you can get on Kickstarter. Or if you don't have Let Them Eat Shrimp, you can back the game and get this mini card expansion as well from Dr. Finn's Games coming to Kickstarter soon.